Okay, okay. So before we start, let me be clear. This is not another generic resume session, okay? Because if resume sessions worked, most of us you would be like struggling with getting shortlisted. Huh? I am not going to flatter you in this session. I'm going to show you exactly why many resume get rejected and how we should fix it. Okay. So let's start with a basic simple truth that most of you guys avoid. Most PV resumes look identical. Okay. Same copied job description, same list of courses, same list of buzzwords. See, HR or the recruiters, they don't reject you based on your resume. They reject be- because your resume shows no evidence of the basic skill set that, like, honest skill set that you have. Okay. As a recruiter, if I play, I can take a look at a resume. I can actually decide like whether to go forward with the resume or like candidate by just looking at it for a few minutes. See, many people believe that doing certifications will get them shortlisted. And let me be clear, it doesn't matter how many certificates you have collected. Whether your resume looks fancy, if you wrote hardworking or fast learner, it doesn't matter. Your actual knowledge of the process or the project or the job that you are applying for should be visible through your resume. Okay. So every resume have this 12-point checklist: header and contact information, summary, education, internships, academic project, skills, online courses, portfolio projects, extracurricular activities, your scholastic achievements and hobbies and interests, and references if you want to put it in your resume. That totally depends on you. So before going into the templates, I would like to ask you, like, if anybody want to share their experiences, how many applications they have filled in the past 1 month, not the last 6 months, in the past 1 month. Anybody wants to speak? Nothing? Okay, Uma. More than 25 applications. Anyone else? Tripti, I'm asking how many applications you have applied, like jobs you have applied for in the past 1 month. 20 to 30. Okay, four. So let me show you what I receive or like some problems with actual resumes. See, this is one of a fresher resume. I'll not be revealing the names and contact details, but this is a fresher's resume. What do you think? There is a like, is there any issue with this resume? First, for the beginning, summary is not good, formatting is not well, not aligned, and in certification they have mentioned poster presentation. This is an instant red flag and nobody will call this candidate. Moving on, let me show you one more example. This is one letter type resume, simple, but just typed out, nothing specific. And there is one more thing. This is a highly impressive resume if we look at it, but a fresher is having 6 line summary, different format, fonts, and no explanation of what they actually can do. Like, this is a very cluttered resume. You are mentioning everything. It should be specific to the position that you are applying for. If you are applying for a pharmacovigilance entry level job, then why are you mentioning about clinical data management? Ashwak, you can turn off your video, brother. Thank you. And soft skills. These are very generic terms which are considered as a red flag nowadays. They are mentioning attention to detail in the soft skills, time management. Come on. Nobody will like this. So these are like few fresher resume that I receive. And nowadays there is a like mm, trend going on that many people wants to join back after a gap. See, after a gap, it is not impossible to get a job, but it becomes difficult if you are not explaining your gap in your resume. Okay. So let me ask you a question. I am pausing this. Okay. So let me ask you a question. I would like you to speak up, please, not type in. What do you think, like based on the points that you will discuss, what do you think what is wrong with your resumes? So basically, if we discuss PV resume, the mainly most mistakes that we make is if we just copy paste the job descriptions without even looking at it. We mention like high number of certificates. If I ask you PV question that many of you will not be able to answer. Structure, the resume structure, that is more important, in which we should emphasize on your technical skills, hard skills rather than the soft skills. We can mention like bullet points, but they are not emphasizing on anything. So if we go back to one of the resume, where was it? Discuss it later. Okay, so anybody interested in showing their resume and we can discuss, or should I move ahead? Okay, guys, it will be better if you speak up, please. So let me present you a very basic ATS friendly pharmacovigilance fresher resume template. I'll be uploading it on the OneDrive and I'll be sharing the link along with the video itself. Okay, just a second, please. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's continue. So, first, city, state, phone, email, LinkedIn. In this, LinkedIn profile is very important if you are actively posting on LinkedIn. If your LinkedIn profile is blank, it is of no use. You can mention your LinkedIn profile hyperlink, but your profile should be visible over LinkedIn. If you just have a profile for the sake of having a profile, then it is of no use. Your LinkedIn profile should speak about you. Like what do you do, what you know, what is your skill set, what you have learned in the past. So if you guys are mentioning your LinkedIn profile in your resume, then please start posting on LinkedIn, make your profile visible to the recruiters, because if you have mentioned your LinkedIn profile link, it is like there's a high chance that they will be visiting your profiles. And this scenario occurs when you are applying on your own without references. Because I see many freshers don't post anything what they have learned. I'll ask them how many certificates they have worked on or how many courses they have completed. They will give me more than 10 names. But what they have posted, nothing. So, going by the summary, a fresher's resume should have a very Simple, straightforward 2 to 4 line summary. They should explain their skill set accordingly, the active verbs, like the PV language, what they know, what tools or software they are familiar with. If anybody wants to know what PubMed is, it is used for literature monitoring. I have added this column. It is totally up to you if you want to include this in your resume. This direct, like particularly for freshers only, like to elaborate their understanding. You can showcase your templates, what you have written, or you can showcase your medical terminology understanding during the interview itself. It's like preparing a cover letter type format, but attaching your work along with your resume. Then education and certifications. In certification, most people miss is period and year they are like they have completed that. It is very important to mention when did you work on that certificate. If it is not recent, then it is irrelevant. Because I have seen many resume, they have mentioned PV and clinical research fundamentals, and when we ask when they did completed the certificate, that 3 years back. Nowadays, students, what they are doing is a like fifth semester B pharmacy students like sent me their resume and they have already worked on it. It will take 2 to 3 years, like at least 2 more years for them to complete their degree, but they have completed the certificate just to be ahead in the race. But at the time when they are graduate and they are applying, they are not polishing their skill set and their certifications become irrelevant. This practical PV project portfolio part that I have added is because it is very important to talk in numbers, like how many narratives you have written yourself, how many MedDRA terms you are familiar with or you have worked on, or if you are working in any internship program, or if you are doing a paid diploma certificate, how many ICSRs you have worked on, or if you are working in a clinical trial facility, how many AER you have reported. Okay. It is always important to talk in numbers. We will discuss it in the experienced resume as well. Okay. So this was a fresher's resume, and let me share now one of my.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, just a second. Yes, Mayank.
Sir, how recent our certificates must be?
See, if you have done your certification along with your degree, like you completed your degree in June, if you are work, it will be always like good to come work on certificate when you are completing your degree. After June, you are completing your certificates. How much time it takes to complete a certificate? If you sit on a Udemy certificate, you can complete a certificate course within 2 days.
Yes, sir.
So that's why you are doing a diploma, 6 month diploma, and you are contradicting the timeline along with your academic degree, then that is also a red flag. Like you are in your
So, sir,
final.
we should do our certificates along with our degree.
See, if you can work along with, like, if you can manage your exams and degree and then apply for it, it will be good for
Yes, sir.
freshers. See,
Yes, sir.
you are having your final exams in the month of July or August, okay? Then
Yes, sir.
the best practice will be focusing on your exams, and after that you can work on your certificates. But if you want to work or learn your certifications, then you can start applying for certificate courses or start getting certificate courses during your final semester. But that should not, like, affect your exams, and also get completed it should have a valuable, it should be a valuable certificate that you are doing.
Yes, sir.
There are many free certifications that are very much valuable and everybody can do it. See, if you have learned anything in your, like, let's say in your degree, and you have not done your
Yes, sir.
certifications, let me give you one example. Let's say, Mayank, you mentioning end-to-end ISSR case processing in your resume. Okay, you
Yes, sir.
you you know everything about it. Okay, but you don't have a valid certificate for it. Then in that case also you should mention it in your resume. Condition apply that you are able to answer every single question that is being asked for this particular thing.
Yes, sir.
Again, this is a mid-level PV professional resume, like for experienced people for 2 to 5 years. I think there are few people on this call who are experienced. So the summary should state like this. Please focus. I think Ramya, you are experienced.
Yes, sir.
So I would like you to help me out with this. Like, first, I would like you to read and then tell me
Mm,
what is good about this summary, or like, what is your understanding of this summary?
okay. The summary includes all the work we are doing in the case. So what we are implementing in a case, all the skills have been included in summary itself.
Yes, and this is very short and crisp summary, and it will be very much like the recruiter will be interested in looking at it because we are presenting numbers. That's what matter. So, as an experienced resource, it is very much expected that you all understand this. There are
Are,
Okay, yes, Ramya, please go ahead.
are you asking me, sir?
No,
Okay, okay.
I'm like, I'm telling you that as an experienced person in the field with the overall experience between 2 to 6 years or 5 years, you should all be familiar with all these things.
Okay.
See, in aggregate reporting, literature screening, deviation, if you are not familiar with this last 4 points are 4 different domains in which you can make your career. aggregate reporting, literature monitoring, compliance management, and technical support, database management or database setup. Any questions? These are specializations which you can like choose after entering into the field or having basic understanding of them. I can teach you all these points, but they are they require a lot of effort and they are part of the mentorship program. Okay. Moving on, the technical skills for experienced people, the most important skill set, the safety databases, their familiarity with MedDRA and WHO drug dictionary, Excel, this is advanced formulas or functions, quality management tools, TrackWise or Viva quality management system. Then after this, they can mention their professional experiences, the company name, role, dates. And see here, Ramya, this is for you again. It is always important to talk in numbers. So be ready with the data that you have worked on. Like during a tenure, like let's say 1 year, how many cases you have processed? What are the main important steps that you have followed? How much quality that you have achieved?
Yes.
Or, or what you have done as a quality reviewer, what you have managed. Followed or like to mention followed or understood or going with the flow, we should mention what we have done or what we have led. Like after 2 years, you should be at a QC position and you should mention that managed follow-ups and communicating with the external or internal teams. If you are working on aggregate reporting, you can mention about your skill sets. Supported team in audits, that is a very basic requirement. And again, this is a compliance management. So that is what I focus always in my LinkedIn posts and my videos that you should work on enhancing your skill set. If you are into this field for more than 2 years and you don't know what is a kappa, then you are doing like very wrong with yourself and your profile. Again, we should mention key achievements, your professional achievements, what you have achieved during your tenure in your current profile. Improved narrative quality, reducing QC rejection by this much percentage. Like you should be emphasizing on how you improved narrative quality of the team and how much, like, what percentage quality errors were reduced. What you like, if you have been any senior like trainer or anything like that, you can mention. Then after key achievements, you can mention your education and your certifications. As an experience resource and as well as for a fresher, it will be better if you mention the platform as well, like from where you have completed your certifications. If you are doing any like, let's take a platform name by goes by Udemy or Coursera. There are many courses which are led by individuals. Let's take my example. If I make a course and I post it on Udemy, and anybody like goes through my course or they purchase my course, is my course industry expect like accepted throughout? No. So it is very much important to choose the right course and right platform while you're doing. Let me make a very bold statement about my mentorship. I have mentored people and I have helped people get a job. I'm talking about freshers by doing only two certificate courses, paid, maybe one or two, and along with them, free certifications of MedDRA and the WHO UMC profile. But it totally depends on you, like what you are able to achieve or what you are able to understand. So, going by this template, we can make a very good resume which is ATS friendly and will not require much editing. So, what we should focus on again in your resume, you should focus on active verbs, skill based bullet points. If you are applying for a PV job, then PV specific terminologies. And it will be always a plus point if you add a one liner proof of competence. This is a, if you are experienced person, you are mentioning core competencies, then you can add a one liner proof or you can give them the required answers while like during an interview. Okay. So I'll be sharing these templates on my OneDrive that you all have link for, and I'll be adding the links under the video as well. If you don't have, you can access from there. And now the platform is open for you to ask questions. Simple. Let me be very clear about a resume. A resume can only claim what you know. Okay. Recruiters or HR, they are done with the claims. They need proof. And that is why in that freshers resume, I mentioned this. This this is a portfolio part. You can create your portfolio. You can share along with your resume. It will give you a boost and it will be a different approach while sending out the resume to the recruiters. So explaining like how you can make your portfolio a real case narrative, like you can download any ADR form from, let's say, Google. You can prepare your MedDRA coding examples. If you want to go in literature evaluation or literature monitoring, you can showcase your understanding of literatures. Okay. I'll stop sharing my screen and I'm opening the platform for questions for everyone. And let me ask questions. starting with Abhay.
Sorry, sir, could you please repeat it again?
Okay, I'm just opening the platform for questions. If you have any questions, you can ask. Abhay, do you have any questions? Okay, Akhila, you have questions?
Hello, sir.
Hello, Akhila.
Sir, can you tell me some of the platform names for courses, sir? Which means for GVP module course or else for MedDRA coding. Uh, to as a experienced person to polish ourselves, which could be the better course means to update ourselves.
See, Akhila, for MedDRA, the best platform is their own website,
Okay.
meddra.org.
To be open, I'm on maternity leave because
Okay.
I'm on 6 months gap. So I have to update myself and I have to resolve the gap of 6 months. So what should be do and what should not do, and or I have to update myself in modules or else in coding and different. So can you suggest me some
Yeah,
of the?
sure. See, meddra.org is the best training platform. You can go on training materials and you can read about coding and advanced meta coding. Just click on English. This is their webinar document that they have provided. You can go through them, or if you want videos, again, instructional videos,
Okay.
this thing. You can understand every common like coding issues from here. These are Medra fundamentals. And again, you can just click on English, it will give you a video.
Okay.
Okay. And if you want to cover up your like gap period, then you can enroll yourself in a lengthy course, or you can mention like work on multiple courses during covering a longer period of time, and you can mention yourself that you have upskilled yourself during the break.
Okay. Can you suggest me best platform to join a lengthy course?
See, if you want to go for paid certification, that is totally your choice, that
Okay.
wherever you want to do. Apart from that, there are like multiple courses on Udemy. There's a sale going on right now. You can get your like multiple courses at a very discounted price. You can do that. And again, there are multiple free certification on WHO UMC site learning platform.
Okay.
Let me show you. If there are many new members, you can click on learning platform, learn with UMC. There are around 14 courses. You will not get any certificate for these, but you can complete these 14 courses and mention the
Okay.
time period.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And if you don't want to mention many courses, then do particular courses like, let's say, if I go there, pharmacovigilance data. These are very important for experienced people. Introduction to signal detection, causality assessment, practical exercises. You don't have to complete all these in a single sitting. You can complete all these courses from a different time to time, like let's say in a week period, in a 15-day time period. It will help you cover up your gap.
Yes, sir.
Okay, these are free courses only. And
Yes.
since they are from WHO UMC, they are very much valued globally.
Okay.
Okay.
They won't give certificate, right, sir?
You will
How
you
should
will
I?
not You will not be getting certificate, but you have to log in. You will be getting your credentials. If you want, if they want proof, then you can show them your credential and evidence of completion of these courses.
Okay, I'll get credentials and I'll upload or I'll update in LinkedIn profile so that there is a
Yes.
proof that
Ye-
I have complete.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
If you all want me to like get a compiled list of many free certifications that you can complete, I can help you with.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Moving on to Ashwak, any questions? Okay. Like next, who is this? Calm. Lahari, any questions? Praveen, any question?
Sir,
Yes, Siddhi.
sir, what should I mention in my portfolio?
See, Siddhi, that's what we discussed. You can mention what you are working on, what you have learned. I have shared the portfolio template, or I'll again share the portfolio template with all of you, okay?
Okay, sir.
Tripti, Uday, any questions?
Yeah, showed that resume templates with the key skills and practical PV projects, but the resume are screened by ATS based on the job description. How can I customize the resume?
See, I will give you very like you can edit the template that I will share, or you can prepare your own template. It doesn't matter. Nowadays, all the AI tools are going free. You can get ChatGPT subscription for free. You can upload your resume and you can ask it to modify according to ATS. But you have to edit it yourself. It will be always a good idea to have the editing done. I will share the template. You can use the same template, or if you want to choose another template, it depends on you. As a fresher, it will be better to have a decluttered resume. Don't go for 2-3 pages resume. Cut it short, because the most you're like max, the extra you write, there will be more questions during the interviews. How to approach recruiters in LinkedIn. See, uh, when you apply via Workday for Workday page of any company, then let's say you are applying in IQVIA or Cognizant via Workday application, then search for the people and search for like try to find out the contacts. If you are not able to find out their contact details, then reach out to any other person working in that organization to provide you the contact details. Rather than asking for a reference when you want to apply on your own, try to get the contact details of the HR. You will easily get the email addresses where you can reach out directly. See, I'm sure maximum of your resumes might be better, or you must have done many certifications, or you have good knowledge and understanding. But ask yourself, what makes you stand apart? Let me give you two experienced people name on this call, Ramya and Akela. You both are experienced. What makes you stand apart from each other? How Ramya is better than Akela, or how Akela is better than Ramya? That's where the difference hits. And same for every fresher on this call, let's say Siddhi or Uday. What makes you stand apart? There are 10 people on this call. How you are different from them? Take a learning approach, guys. It will always be helpful. So I'll be sharing the templates with you, all of you, and I'll be uploading the video on the YouTube. Okay. I request all the people who are on this call to kindly provide your feedbacks. I'll stop recording.